Bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. Okay, we're gonna do another Wednesday top 5. I have here some tricks and ideas that I want to bring to you guys that I absolutely follow at all times. These are things, and these are just like tricks and things that I like to either make for myself or keep handy to make my projects much easier to to create. And these are things that you probably, if you follow me, you probably already know about. I really talk a lot about baby powder. I really talk a lot about cupcake liners. I talk a lot about coffee filters. But I'm just going to give you an idea, samples on how I use it. And just give you like a broad, information if you maybe, for example, are like new to my channel. Or if you just want to sit around and just listen to me talk to you guys about these magnificent projects or supplies that I love to use. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is baby powder. You guys know how I love my baby powder. I love to use baby powder in a lot of ways. The first thing that I do when it comes to baby powder is I like to use it to help myself from the stickers that I'm using. The backing on the sticker is very sticky, and if you for some reason do not want to adhere your stickers to a project, I use baby powder for that. I have a video showing you guys what I do with my chipboard stickers, and in that video I use baby powder. So what I like to do is I like to pour apart my chipboard stickers, and then I like to add powder to the back of the chipboard, so when I use it, it's not a problem, it's not sticking to each other. And I like to use hot glue the majority of the times, or maybe like a wet glue, so the sticky part to the chipboard, I really rarely ever use it. So that is what I do when it comes to baby powder. And what I simply just do, let me see if I have a sample here to show you. Let's see here. Okay, let's use these as samples. So what I usually do is, for example, these are felt stickers that I bought at the Dollar Tree, and they're just basically eyes. Okay, and what I like to do is I like to take baby powder and I like to add it to the backing of the sticker, and then that's gonna create the sticker from not sticking to any projects, or it would help you kind of like use hot glue, and you can adhere it to wherever you want. I like to use this method. It's easier for me. You don't really have to, but if we're talking about methods that I really love, this is definitely one of these methods that work for me, and it really helps me to kind of create my project and make it a complete finished look. Okay, so that's what I do with my baby powder. So definitely baby powder is my #1 thing that I always go for. Okay, the second thing that I absolutely definitely will, without no doubt will recommend any crafter is to have cupcake liners that are neutral colors. When I say neutral colors, my idea behind that is either white or a natural color. If you are one of those people who do not like to have a lot of multiples of things, it could be really overwhelming, especially with the holidays. I have like literally, I'm not even joking, let me show you. But this is something that I love to do and I love to collect. So, this is not really for everybody, but it's really a good idea if you're starting out crafting, right? I have tons of cupcake liners that are Halloween inspired in this little container that I have here. I like to keep my cupcake liners separate, so I have one for Christmas, one for Valentine's Day, this is for Halloween, and so on. So I have a lot. As you can see here, I have been this year I have bought so many cupcake liners because I like to go thrift shopping, and I just find them everywhere I go. The market, thrift shopping, Michael's, AC Moore, everywhere I go I'm always finding really cute cupcake liners. But if you are one of those people who actually do not like to either collect so many of these cupcake liners, or if you are starting out in the crafting world and you don't have a lot of supplies, my recommendation is always have neutral cupcake liners around. So these are white, which you can find them literally anywhere nowadays. The market, anywhere that you go that they have party supplies, white cupcake liners is most likely one of those things that you can find. I highly suggest you to get neutral colors, white, and I also suggest you to get like a nice beigey or like neutral brown, natural brown color, because these two colors are going to allow you to create anything. If you're working on a Halloween project, Christmas project, Valentine's Day project, 4th of July project, fall, any kind of project that you are working with, these two colors are so neutral, and you can definitely turn these amazing cupcake liners into awesome projects by just adding little knickknacks, right? So if you're doing a Halloween project like this, let's say you wanted to make some cute little embellishments, all you gotta do is work with the cupcake liners that are neutral colors and just add a sticker. I don't know, Halloween sticker, pumpkin, Christmas. You can add, I don't know, a snowman in the middle of these cupcake liners. It's very easy, very simple, and it's just something that will save you money. And if you are just starting to, you know, start crafting, this is an awesome thing to have. Get yourself, you know, get yourself some practice, and then after you have some good practice with your crafting, then you can go out and buy things, right? So again, simple white cupcake liners, or they call them sometimes baking cups, are very good to have, and you really cannot go wrong with that, okay? All right, that's number 2. Number 3 is one of my favorite things that I love to use, and I use this every single day. I am obsessed with it. I love, is coffee filters. Coffee filters are one of these things that you can use in so many different ways, okay? So I like to purchase the natural coffee filters because I kind of like the natural look. They also have them in white. They also have them in other different colors. I prefer the natural look, but again, you can always get them in like this white color that also comes in, okay? And what I like to do with my coffee filters is I like to, number one, I like to use these for glitter. So you can hold your glitter, let's say you're working on a project that has to be like glittered up, right? You need to add some glitter to the project. I love using these because you can add the glitter in here, and then you can very easily just, you know, put it back to the container that the glitters came in, and it's not too messy. So this is a really good project for like holding glitter. If you're working with like embossing powder, this also is a fantastic idea. You can add your embossing powder in here, and then your leftovers, you can put it back into the little container. So that's a really good idea to use for you know, to keep your projects not so messy. I love to use these coffee filters for junk journaling. I am obsessed with saving my used cupcake filters. As you can see here in front of you, these are all my cupcake, I keep saying cupcake, all my coffee filters that I have been saving. I have tons more upstairs. I have like a basket full of all these used coffee filters. I love saving them. They're really awesome to use for junk journaling projects. They're awesome to use as mailing. Maybe you can I don't know, create like a nice little decorative embellishments using these, and you can add them to like a junk journaling project. You can add them to a happy mail. There's a lot of things that you can do with these cupcake oh my gosh, I keep saying cupcakes, with these coffee filters. I also like to sometimes save the teas. Hold on one second. I have one already getting in by the kitchen window. I kind of have one already drying up. But I also sometimes like to save the teas because these are also awesome to use as junk journaling. I'll take out the tea, little you know, residue inside very carefully, and I'll save the tea little bag. I have made tutorials showing you guys how to create a little tea book, and also how I use my coffee filters. I think I have a few videos out there in the past that I have made for you guys. I'll try to link that video on the bottom of this one if I happen to find it, okay? But I do have a tutorial showing you how to make a tea book. It just turned out super adorable, and it was really fun to create. So the moral of the story is don't throw away your coffee filter. So what do is I dump my coffee, my used coffee that's in my filter. I let my filter air out. This dries out in like 5 minutes. I'm not even kidding you. And what I do is I just put it in a little corner of my kitchen drawer, and I collect them in there for a few weeks. And then once it gets huge, I remove them, I put them in the proper area, and then I just keep collecting them. I love using coffee filters. They're, especially the used ones. I really do, because the texture on it is absolutely awesome. I really love, like, even like the residue of the coffee that shows. I love that. I love that. And as you can see here, I saved all of them. Literally all of them. And I try to keep the coffee, I don't rinse it out too much. I rinse it out a little bit, enough to leave a little bit of the coffee on it, just to give me that nice rustic look to it. I love it. All right, honeys. So that's another thing that I love to do, and I definitely always am on top of to create my project, to make my projects look much more fun. Okay, the other thing. We got 3 things down. We have 2 more to show you. The other thing that I like to use a lot and is really helpful is masking tape. I like to buy this at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, because obviously the dollar is very cheap. Not only is awesome to use for a lot of projects, it's very affordable. I'm going to use this masking tape on I think it's my next video for the Halloween series. I'm going to try to create some like really funky, creepy signs using this. So masking tape is really good. You can use it for junk journaling books. You can use it for any kind of like projects. You can even create your own washi tape using masking tape. How do you do that? Well, you add the masking tape to whatever projects you want. You can always stamp on it. You can always write on it, draw on it, paint on it. I mean, there's so many things you can do with masking tape, and again, it's very affordable. Okay, I left the last thing for the best thing for last. This is one of those things that I am super crazy about. You guys always ask about how I keep my like my samples of things that I do, like my gift tags or any kind of like shapes, or you know, any kind of like card shapes or anything that I kind of create. I like to keep them in this little, it's like this is like actually, I think this is actually like one of those like kitchen pot holder things that I found thrift shopping, but I thought it was super cute. I love this little bike in the front. So I keep all my die cuts, all my shapes in here. And what I like to do is, once I find a shape, or once I find something that I'm cutting out, or once I find something that I'm tracing out, and I kind of really love the style or the shape of it, I like to keep it in here. So here is a little container, or a little, I don't know, pocket full of amazing things that I love to save. And that's just like basically samples of like tags like this, just a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Really, these are just samples of circles that I just, you know, kind of did myself. Samples of squares. I have samples of tags that I like to make for myself, and then I have a whole bunch of different sizes of tags and sizes of garment. These are garment tags that I also love to save because I love the shape of them. So I like to kind of keep myself a little bit organized. This is a shape of a guitar that I kind of traced out of a, I don't know, one of those boxes of like a cereal box. Another one of those things that this comes in, what was in here? Oh, Cupcake liners was in here, but the shape of this pumpkin is really cute. Love it. Love to save it. So if you find something that is in a shape that you like, I would extremely suggest to save it. Keep it in a little container or a little pocket or a little envelope and just save it. Here are another little gift tags that I like to keep. These are not Halloween. These are I just thought about something right now. I just thought about Halloween stockings. Wouldn't that be cute to do a Halloween stocking? Interesting. Okay, but anyway, these are like, you know, gift tags that are shaped as Christmas stockings, and I keep them in here. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you is, if you find something that you like, if you love the style, if you love the size, if you love the shape, don't throw it out. Make yourself another copy of that and put it away in your little section where you have all your shapes and all your die cuts and all your samples, because it's going to make your life easier and it's going to help with keeping yourself organized. So what am I doing when it comes to stuff like this? I wanted to give you a tip, a really quick tip, how you can obtain shapes and you don't even know it. My husband loves to eat these popsicles. These are like these icy little ice popsicles. He loves these. He's obsessed with these. And I enjoy when he finishes these boxes. I love to take them and I love to cut out the backing, because when you go and you purchase these little boxes, on the back they always have like these photo, like little booth things that you can kind of cut out for the kids and they can play around with them. So what I love to do is I love to definitely cut these out, and then I keep them in my little section where I have all my die cuts, and I use these for future projects. So you can cut out this little, for example, this hat right here. You can actually use this hat for Christmas. You can use this hat for a lot of things. The mouth you can use for Valentine's Day. You can use these mustache for, you know, whatever projects. Maybe you can cut out these mustache and add them to a pumpkin, right? That's awesome. And then some of these have different kinds of little samples. This one has a bow tie right here. This one has the glasses, which is actually these glasses right here. And you can also, actually, you can add googly eyes to these glasses, maybe, if you want. Add them to like a pumpkin. Boom, there you have it. So keep your eye open for things like this. A lot of the times when you buy boxes in the back, they usually have things that you can actually cut out and you can use as samples to create other nice, awesome, crafty projects. Also, sometimes, depending on what you're buying, the inside of the box also sometimes has things that you can also use and kind of trace out and cut out. So keep your eye open for simple things like this that a lot of us don't really think about, but it really will help you in the future if you're looking to do some kind of projects. Wouldn't it be awesome to have like these little eyeglasses ready for you to cut out and trace, and maybe do like a party for a child or something? It's a good idea to have. So that is my 5 most used tricks and ideas that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to bring you another delicious video next Wednesday. I'm so happy that you guys liking these top 5 ideas. I thought that it was going to be kind of like a boring video, but I think it's a really good video. I think you guys are really liking the top 5 Wednesdays, and I am going to continue to do it for you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by, honeys. I love you all. Have a fantastic weekend. Be safe, and I will see you soon on my next project.